lot of cases, sometimes you get an overpowered protagonist that simply hides their powers in certain conditions. Maybe they don't want others to find out how powerful they really are. Maybe they are saving it, their true powers for something, very crucial moment, which happens in a few anime and look insane, by the way. So I figured today would be a good day to recommend you all and cover 10 anime series where an overpowered protagonist pretends to be weak. So if you're new around here, then please make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the notifications bell icon turned on to stay up to date with the latest anime news and recommendations right at your doorstep. Now, without keeping you all waiting, let us begin with the video. So why don't we kick things off with Talentless Nana, which is an anime I think many of you would really enjoy, considering it has a very unique main protagonist without any kind of special powers whatsoever, but with big brain tactics that put her ahead of everyone else in the series. Nana Hiragi works for a secret organization and was tasked to eliminate dangerous threats that possess powers in a school, so she did what anyone else would have done. Transferred as a student, pretending to have special powers of reading minds, unlike others who have way cooler and powerful abilities, she must now eliminate those students one by one to complete her mission. Who is going to fall for her dirty schemes and tricks? Who is going to, be smart enough to uncover her secrets? And who will end up dying first and the next, and so on and so after? Honestly, all these questions pumped me to wanting to watch this, and you should definitely too.
これからもよろしくね。
そうですね。手早く片付けましょう。
Beach Boy Riverside is a very interesting one, and it's a series that focuses on humans and monsters unable to coexist together and always fight whenever they can. However, a little girl named Sally wishes to change that and somehow have those conflicts between the two races end for good and to somehow become friends. Sally has special powers that somehow activate during certain situations. It basically allows her to become sort of like an invincible killing machine, which is quite badass to see. Some monsters wish to destroy human settlements and wipe them out, and it's mainly up to Sally to try and stop them from continuing this mess. The Way of the House Husband is probably one of the most unique anime series I've ever experienced. Once a feared Yakuza, capable of doing many things and absolutely anything he ever wanted. He was huge back in the days and was like a king. However, now he has decided to pretty much retire from the Yakuza business and has decided to become a full-time house husband. Spend more time with his wife, with other people doing leisure activities, and trying to have a good time overall with other people. People still should really not underestimate a house husband. As a former legendary Yakuza, he still has the move. And to be honest, it's always nice to see a man have quality family time and step away from the evil things and do what's good for him for a change. Up next on this list is Haven't You Heard I'm Sakamoto? Now this anime is just comedy gold, I tell you, comedy gold. Everyone knows that Sakamoto is the absolute coolest main character there ever existed. He can do absolutely anything no other human can do. He has no powers at all whatsoever, as this is just a simple little high school anime. But this guy can do it all. He is attractive, intelligent, and has charm which even grabs the girl's attention. Watch the bullies as they try to mess with him, but their plans always fail since Sakamoto has special tricks up his sleeves. Like seriously, really special tricks. Nothing can stop him from being the absolute coolest there ever was. The Hero's Return is a Chinese anime series that follows a legendary superhero named Zero, the finest and best hero the city has ever seen. And every other person actually wished to attempt to follow his footsteps of becoming a hero just like Zero. But one day, after 5 long years, Zero somehow disappeared without a trace, almost as if like he retired from being a hero and never came back. Nobody has heard where he went, nobody knows where he is or who he is now. So this is pretty much a story of a retired hero returning to do his job once again without anyone knowing exactly who he is, since it's been a very long time. So new enemies have appeared, and now it's time to see if Zero still is the legendary hero he once was. Pretty sure this anime actually highly fits the topic, and it falls under the mecha war genre. The protagonist, Nobunaga, is the heir of the eastern country, currently at war with another country. However, he is called Nobunaga the Fool because everyone pretty much thinks that he is just a nuisance, a useless person, incapable of leading a country on his own. He may seem like a loser to many people, but later on in the series, he has a lot more talent than what everyone thought of. Now, a girl named Jean from, the western country, envisioned her savior in her mind and was in search for that person, and upon meeting Nobunaga, he just might be the one she was after. I really actually found this anime to be very entertaining despite it being very underrated, but what I'm trying to say is that it might not be for everyone. Now, a strange new continent appeared suddenly that's providing a new adventure of exploration for many others to see what the continent called MAGMELL had to offer for the explorers. Anglers exist and are people who deal with MAGMELL's dangerous wildlife and take on dangerous missions when needed, as that is their primary job. Inyo is one of them and performs dangerous search and rescue operations for people who have problems exploring MAGMELL, and the danger just keeps coming more and more, and only one man can save those who are in trouble. Death March is an isekai series, though not being the best one I've ever seen by any means necessary. It wasn't actually bad at all, just, making it a fairly solid anime series that might interest you all to watch. Now, the main character works at a game industry at creating an MMORPG when suddenly he falls asleep and has caused him to get isekai'd and become a broken, overpowered character at the very start. That's insane. You might want to watch that just because he's overpowered, gaining abilities at a rapid pace after defeating a monster army, reaching max level, and now set on an adventure to explore what this land and its people have to offer. It's a simple story with a harem aspect to it, which you all may enjoy. I think it may have a chance in satisfying your watch. Blood Lad tells the tales of a legendary, feared vampire by the name of Stas Charlie, who rules a district in the demon world. However, his special trait is simply being lazy. He watches anime and plays video games all the time. Even though he's extremely powerful, he just likes to be lazy and pretend to be weak. A weak otaku like all of us. Well, one day, however, a young girl from another place called Japan got transported to the demon realm and met up with Stas, and now he is just stuck with her and pretty much has promised to find a way to help her return to her own world. It might be a hassle for Stas, but that way we can actually finally see this man get out of his house and go explore the demon realm finally. Finally on this list we have is One Punch Man. One Punch! punch! The most iconic anime with a memeable character named Saitama, who looks like a joke of a weakling, but of course, this comes with him being the most special character in the entire series of One Punch Man. From the series, from the title itself, One Punch, come on, I mean, he's a broken character that can pretty much one-shot any opponent with ease, which he even tries not to do his hardest, since his simplest methods actually turn out to be destructive, which is insane. Anything in the perspective of Saitama is a meme, since whatever he does is just a laughable case to us. Honestly, love this anime so damn much. Despite season 2 having its downfall because of, the studio change, I still love it and will always do. I'm pretty sure valuable lessons have actually been learned from watching this video, and I think hiding your power is such a good way to get your enemies to feel more confident and strike back at the right time with a surprise attack. Would be awesome to see that happen. So I just wanted to thank you all for watching all the way to the very end, and if you have reached all the way to the very end, then make sure to drop a like to show your support, as I always and highly appreciate that. And as always, I'll be seeing you all in the next one.